Hi there, it's Kathleen, and I just want to tell you a little bit about the behind the scenes about this book. Where did the idea come from? Why am I doing this? Well, for me, it started many years ago when I was struggling with severe chronic pain from cervical spine issues. And I don't want to go into the big story behind that, but ultimately, my issues kept getting worse and worse and worse. And surgery was not an option. And I was left with these sort of pain management treatments, trying to burn the nerves and then they would grow back. And I ended up in a place where every day I was waking up in this crushing pain. And I was just like, I don't want to live like this. And so I just cried out to God and I was like, Lord, please, there's got to be a way. And you know what came? Verses. All things are possible for one who believes. The prayer of faith will raise the sick person up. And I was like, well, that's great, Lord, but where is it? And what God taught me in that season is that it's not the prayer of hope that raises the sick person up, it's the prayer of faith. But a lot of us have given up on the idea of the prayer of faith. We have decided that we don't believe that because we've seen people that we love either die or just fade away. And so we've started to form conclusions that are not the prayer of faith. They are things like, well, maybe not, it's not God's will to heal everybody. Or maybe God heals him, but not him. And so as soon as we do that, as soon as we start to believe that, that's the experience that we get to walk out. You see, because it's according to your faith, it is done to you. So if you believe, well, God doesn't heal everybody and it's just the way it is. According to your faith, it is done. If you believe, the prayer of faith will raise the sick person up. According to your faith, it is done. And see, it's not just me talking about that, because I did experience divine healing when I pressed in for it, but I had to learn all these different things. And as I dug into these stories and learned about all these people, it was absolutely life-changing. Because not only was I seeking my own divine healing, I was starting to realize the principles that it takes. And see, there are things like vision, what you see when you close your eyes. A lot of the things that we do, we focus on the pain and the misery, and we see our life just filled with all this stuff. And what we need to do instead is start to see our life on the other side of that problem. And a host of other principles, but I want to teach you and walk you through all the things that I learned. And see, you're not going to have to just take my word for it. Yeah, I had a divine healing and it was wonderful. But the thing that this book is doing is connecting you with people. Their life proves it. Their life proves it. And not just them, but all the people that they reached when they went and told the other people about what they experienced. So this is a call for us to look again at the gospel and realize the things that we have decided to believe about divine healing are a lot from just what we've experienced. And we can't take the word of God and yank it down to our experience. We have to take our experience and it will align with the word of God when we start to believe it. And so that's something that I want to teach and share with you in this process. I'm going to connect you to these stories, but not only that, I'm going to help you see what's going on behind them. So thank you so much for hearing the story. I'll tell more about it as we move forward, but thank you for partnering with me on this process.